I'll say like, which one of them is £20?
Inflation.
Type of thing, you know what I mean? So I had to buy it. And that's what, and then I looked online. You know how much they are?
What?
140 and things like that.
Oh,
so that's why they must have had it for 20 quid.
So they must be actually like Google imaging. They must be Google imaging
and going at like 20% or something like that. And I thought to myself, I would never have bought it.
What is this then? Flax.
Yeah. And I ironed it this morning and it looks a fucking mess. But I've come out, when I've come out, it looks like it's not ironed, and I thought it must be that material, and that's probably why the person gave it back off. But anyway.
Right, yeah. How was your summer, Ma?
Are we live?
Yeah. Are we live?
Well. I've turned my heating on.
Oh gosh, it's that time already.
I've turned my heating on, and also I've had a great summer. Not too bad.
Good.
Not too bad.
I'm glad. Ours was good too.
Yeah, yours was.
Survived the summer.
You had a good holiday.
Oh yeah, we had a good holiday. I mean, in general, 6 weeks with 6 kids is not easy.
Yeah, you wanted them.
Yeah, no,
you know, there's a saying that says like, have as many kids as you've got hands. So you and your husband has got 4 hands
and 6 kids. So yeah, we need to add some feet.
You need to Well, now once it's growing up, you can use her hands as well.
Yeah, we're getting the benefit of older children now, so. At least we don't have to clean their backsides and stuff.
That's when they leave, actually.
Yeah.
That's when they leave home, when you need, I mean.
Sounds about right. But
although I
still needs our money at the moment, so I think she's here for a bit.
At least, because that's what we always used to say, that can't wait to leave. I couldn't wait to leave home till I was, from the age of 16. I thought, I've got to get out of here. Because we had that much kids as well.
Well, yeah.
In our family, you know what I mean? So it was just as...
If your home life is good, then, that's what I've said to my kids. I don't know where you're rushing out to, because...
It's hard out there.
Better than this.
It's hard out there, trust me. You know what I mean? In actual fact, I think even back in the day, I think I would have gone back home if it wasn't that there were so many people
in
still
the house.
In the house.
Even with all the people in the house, literally, I think, you probably still, until you've earned, well, especially nowadays.
But we were all working.
That's what I mean. But until you're able to, build your money up and thinking, nowadays, or even back then, it's like you've got a job. And as soon as you got that job, I can move out and blah, blah, blah. But you don't realise that, you need something to build on. Do you know what I mean? So earn a little bit, save a little bit, and then once you've got some fallback, then move out. Do you know
it's so true, actually, because I can remember when we've got our first gas and electricity bill. It's like, should we go back home? It's like, I didn't know that you had to pay these sorts of bills. I just wanted to leave the house. I didn't want to pay gas and electricity and council tax.
My kids didn't realise you had to pay for the water that comes out the tap.
Didn't they?
No! This is the oldest ones I'm talking about. Like when they're long ass showers. I'm like, pay for that, Pay for water. You don't have to pay for water. I was like, that's why you're ready to move out. Because yes, you pay for water.
Because you pay for water, you know what I mean? Gas, electricity.
Ain't nothing free in this life.
Everything you have to pay for. So I must admit that I wouldn't go back. Though. I wouldn't go back home. There was no way.
But that's the thing, once you're out, it's so hard to go back as well. Because you've had that bit of freedom, then it is so hard to go back. That's why you need to just stay initially while you're still in it.
Yeah.
So that that once you're out forever and you're cool with that. But that whole humbling experience of having to go back home, I don't think I could have done that either.
Oh no. Because even being homeless, remember when I was homeless, it was like, should I go back home? Go back to my... No. And even my dad says that, didn't he? Remember? He says, like, you was a strong woman. You was a strong woman. You couldn't even come back to the house and be with us, be with me.
Stubborn.
And all that. Stubborn is definitely the word. So.
I wonder where you got that from.
Him.
That's what I mean.
So anyway, we had a good summer. And as he says, we've grown in the summer.
Yes, we've got a few more numbers as well. A few more subscribers.
Yeah,
so
good.
welcome. We are still here. We were just having our summer break. So thank you for joining us in the interim.
Yeah.
And this is my time to
talk. So
what we're gonna do?
We're gonna do that's the music interlude. We're gonna talk about. Let's talk about Mandleson first. Let's have a current news day. And Mandleson first.
Mingin Mandleson.
And the people who don't know who Mandleson is, although he's our American commissioner.
Something like that. He works in government.
He works over in America.
No, but he's
Washington's man in Washington.
Yeah,
apparently.
So he's been embroiled in the whole Epstein drama. So as we know, obviously, Trump's been trying to hold off these Epstein files from being released, but little dribs and drabs keep coming out more and more as the months go on.
I don't even know how to draw a woman. What? It wasn't exactly a woman.
So yeah, now it's Peter's turn apparently. So Peter was it's apparently been found in one of these letters that Peter wrote to Epstein, talking about how he had such a wonderful time on Pedo Island, or he was looking forward to having
best pal.
Yeah, my best pal, and he was looking forward to having such a great time. And he is known to have visited the island.
Yeah.
And there was a line in it that just made me like. Ugh. He said, "Yeah, I can't wait to come and join you. You know, blah blah blah. Yum yum."
I know.
It's like, oh God.
But what about Trump's one? That's it. Well, probably take us off for saying Trump.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, he was about Trump's one. He was
at Trump's wedding to one of his many wives as well. When he said that they weren't even friends at that point. That was in 1993. Yeah. And now they've got video evidence to show that Jeffrey was there at this wedding. So yeah,
but the politician, the Mandleson guy, he already knew. He's a politician. He must have heard about it when Epstein was arrested and charged with underage sexual activities. And now he's saying, I know, I went on far too long with that relationship. What? Hold on a minute. Are you trying to say that you didn't know that he had done that?
Whatever.
The rest of the country did, but you didn't.
No, you didn't get that news.
You didn't even say that. Like you says that although you knew about that, you still made a book for him is all we can say, because a 10-page letter is not a letter. It's a book.
No, 10 pages. What have you got? I don't even think I could write a letter to my husband. That's 10 pages. Like, what the hell?
So what is it? Like you were saying, that girl was lovely.
Yeah, that's what made me think. Like, what
can't you get them younger or
down
something?
In that 10 pages? Like, yeah, that was disturbing, literally. So yeah, he got the sack today. That was just one scandal too many for
that's like a clap moment, because
between that and
why are they getting away with it? All these years
they will, but they'll continue to get away with it. I think they'll drag this out until half of these guys die. Do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, they're all old anyway, or they'll conveniently get offed. Somebody will conveniently get offed again, and then it will be it will be, oh well, there's nobody to answer to. Jim Savile all over again.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
it will be the best kept secret. Basically, everybody knows it is happening, but they'll keep it under the radar until he shuffles off this mortal coil, and then suddenly, oh, we condemn. Then we'll hear all of that.
But this woman was saying about the on YouTube was saying that about the drawing that Trump was supposed to have done, allegedly was supposed to have done. She was saying, "So what? I mean, so what?" This in an American accent, though. So what? I mean, why don't they come forward a bit earlier? Really? Do you know what I mean? Do you know how hard it is for a woman to tell anybody else that she's been raped or she's been, especially like highfalutin men
people like that,
as well? Yeah. You know, how can they just come out with it? They do have to wait until other people have come out as well. Somebody else who's a bit braver than them.
And we see what happens to the ones that do. We've just sat through how many weeks of the Diddy trial, for God's sake, literally.
The girl that was involved with Epstein and Andrew thing, that she committed suicide. Well, I mean, like, how far do you have to go? And she got 20 million. Wasn't it 20 million?
I don't know, but
she got from Andrew. So
again, they're allowed to just pay these people off without having to admit anything. Do you know what I mean? And it gets to the point where the victims do just take the money and go through that route, because it is so stressful, you can imagine. And when you get people like that are constantly like commenting on it online, telling you how you know
you're a bitch.
This didn't happen, or you're lying, you're just looking for money, and this, that, and the third, like. So you could easily see why they go down the either I'm not going to say anything, or they'll just go for the civil suit, because it's you know, it's not as hard to prove it. First of all, because it's not a criminal case, and we know like a lot of these criminal cases, as I said, not just even with you know, the elite, just with your normal average Joe. You know, the patriarchy is strong, basically. So you know, women's word is always classed as less than a man's, unfortunately. So so the other one was Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Oh gosh, I couldn't squeeze a tear out if I tried.
Don't say that.
I couldn't. So I'm not even joking. I
wish anybody any death.
God don't like ugly. I'm not wishing death. He's already dead. I'm just saying I have no empathy. Charlie didn't believe in empathy. Charlie says empathy was a social construct, mother. Actually, so there you go. I'll save my empathy for people that are deserving of my empathy.
Well, he did say that he was he did say all those things about the people that were shot in the church, and you know what I mean, that it's by the by type of thing, and people should still still carry guns.
He didn't care.
You know what I mean? So like,
and isn't it so ironic that one of his last words was his discriminating against another set of people? Again, he was just about to literally ridicule black people being killed for gang violence. That was the last words out of his mouth, was oh, what, like gang violence? Yes. And that's when he was shot in the neck. So you know, as I said, God don't like ugly.
God doesn't like
the
ugly.
Only thing that I would say, the overarching thing, because as I said, I have no sympathy for him. And yet people was like, oh, well, he's got a family and this and that, and the left are disgusting. How can they be, you know, celebrating a man's death? As you said, he's been celebrating people's death. He actually said that he welcomed the death of all the people in Gaza, and that more of that should be happening, and that the people that were doing that should carry on doing it forever. So, you know, these types of rhetorics you can't spew and then expect people to feel bad about your demise. Do you know what I mean? There was something else as well, literally. About the thingy when somebody asked him about the school shootings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No empathy. He says it's just one of those things. It's the cost of the God-given right to owning a firearm. So, you know, as I said, the irony was not lost on me that's the way that he's gone. And all of those people that are talking about his family, all of those other people had families also that have lost
all the people that's lost
to
families,
gun violence or to criminal activity. So,
and he was in a state that brings up guns and says that guns are good, and
how many people
how they can carry them wherever they like, and all this business, you know. It's like you can't have it one way, and that is the thing, you know. There is people that is going to see it as an offence, that probably their people is in Gaza, you know what I mean? Like, their people was in that gun crime. You can't just assume
you don't even have to go abroad,
that,
in his own country, he don't care, do you know what I mean? That same
he's a Christian.
night, that exactly the same day, there was a school shooting. And that was not even mentioned on
because he died.
Because this one guy of the 1%. There was a school shooting just yesterday in America as well.
Oh my God.
3 children were in the hospital. I haven't seen an update as yet from this morning to say whether they were okay or not. But that was happening at the same time. Not to mention, do you know what I mean? Like it may have made American news, but it definitely didn't make news over here. But what we definitely saw on all of our news as soon as it happened was, oh my gosh, Charlie Kirk. Like, who the hell cares? Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but who cares? The only thing that I would say is that you've got to think there were thousands upon thousands of people in that crowd there to come and see this guy at this university campus. So all of the patriots have now been activated, basically. So it does make me just wonder how that's now going to play out in terms of now, you know, these people don't even need an excuse. But now they've got an excuse. They'll say that the left are, you know, terrorists. They're already saying all of this kind of stuff. We don't even know what the shooter's ideologies are. As you were saying, you was just glad that I thought
he was a black guy because of all the rhetoric that he does have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But as I says, like, he's often spouted Christian things, which, like, I have nowhere in the Bible that says that it's okay to kill another person who's not even in your domain, so to speak. And you shouldn't be spouting those sorts of rhetorics under God's name. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, well, you know, why can't we carry all guns, or does it matter? You're not empathetic with people dying, and then we've got to be empathetic to your death. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be empathetic about anybody starving, dying. You know what I mean? Like, if you're not, then how does it make you human? How does it make you moralistic? How can you spout Christianity under the same banner as it's okay type of thing?
That's what they do.
You know what I mean?
Like, you know, it's like, not to put him in line with them, but like the KKK, they were burning crosses because they were seeing it as they're doing God's work. Do you know what I mean? They believe that they're just as Christian as you. Do you know what I mean? But clearly they're not.
They're not.
You know, there's bad people in every religion.
There really is.
So, yeah, he may have been talking about Christian values, but he is, you know, far from godly. That's, you know,
that's a fact. You know what I mean? Like him and Candice, which is another one, you know, were like that. And then as soon as she said one word or something, he wasn't her friend anymore. Because they used to go around with each other, didn't they?
I have no idea.
To talks about Christianity and that. And, you know what I mean? And,
by the time
Trump,
you've got Netanyahu talking about how he's sad that you've died, then you know that you're in the you're in the wrong camp to be wanting to go to heaven.
Netanyahu says that.
Sure. Yes.
And he's not worried about other thousands of people that he's
sorry
killing
to
in
hear
Gaza.
about it. Literally on his Twitter post,
Oh my God.
giving rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. So, as I said, he'll meet you down there, Charlie. He'll meet you down there.